Madam Co-Chair, fellow commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to the Commission's daily press briefings. With respect to the challenges reported in Sino County during yesterday's briefing, the Commission is pleased to inform Liberians that the election magistrate reported this morning that elections were conducted in some of the challenging precincts on yesterday, 11th October 2023, and that the polls are being conducted in the remaining precincts today. With this development, it is expected that polling will be concluded in Sino County by the close of day, 12 October 2023. In another development, the Commission has been informed by the Magistrate of Upper Nimba County of disruption of the vote counting process at 2 polling places in
We apologize for that disruption. It looks like NEC themselves having some issue with the internet over there. Let's see. I think we are back. Yeah, we're still having some issue with the internet there. So I think we will just use another network instead of NEC just to get this thing going right here. Let's do this.
members of the press, following are the tally results from the magisterial offices.
It is very low.
As I told you earlier, I will begin with the president.
Yeah, this is very low. We don't want that. Let's go back to the NEC one. This is too low.
It is a lot today, so we beg your indulgence, and it's somehow zigzag.
This is not good.
This is it, and we're not really all today. The technicians have been working tirelessly to devise a
So folks, just bear with us a little bit. We want to make sure we bring you the best. Let's see here. Wow. NEC thing is not too clear.
Worker Joseph N. of UP, 5,555 votes obtained, constituting 58.53%. George Managlia of CDC, votes obtained, 3,555 votes obtained, constituting 0.53%. George Managlia of CD votes obtained 198, constituting 33.21%. And Alberton Jr. Edward W. of GDM votes obtained 198, constituting 2.09%. That was the reading for Bombing County. Now I will read for Bong County, and we're reading the presidential results. 45 polling places, of which are 555 polling places, constituting 8.11%. Borga Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 6,606, percentage 44.72. George Manawia of CDC, votes obtained 490, constituting 3.32%. That was the reading Bond County on the presidential trail. Constituting 3.32%. And that was the reading for Bond County on the
I think we are still
presidential
having
trail.
some problem with this.
Grand Bassa County, 27 polling places of 405 polling places, constituting 6.67%. George Mane Weah, 3,249 votes obtained, constituting 42.04%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, votes obtained 2,801, constituting 36.24%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 493, constituting 6.38%. Those were the votes for presidential in Grand Bassa County. Now for the reading of the votes from Grand County, where there are 4 polling places, of which 100, let me say that again, 4 polling places of 110 polling places, constituting 3.64%. George Mane Weah, 1,002 votes, constituting 86.01%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, 61 votes obtained, constituting 5.24%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 27, constituting 2.32%. That's the reading of the presidential votes in Grand Kru County. Now we move to Lofa County. 25 polling places of 424 polling places, constituting 5.90%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, 3,550, constituting 49.36%. George Mane Weah, 1,999 votes obtained, constituting 27.79%. And Kamara Senior Lucini F. of Alco. Those are the votes for Lupa County. We'll now read those for Madrid County. 27 polling places of some 441 polling places, constituting 6.12%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 4,151, 4,103, constituting 52.21%. George Mane Weah, votes obtained 2,987, constituting 37.75%. And Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 194, constituting 2.45%. Those are the votes in Madrid County. We now go to Montserrat County. And there are 82 polling places in the total of 2,008 polling places, constituting 4.08%. George Mane Weah, votes obtained 14,545, percentage 48.39%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, 13,896, constituting 46.23%. Cummings Alexander B, CPP, votes obtained 559, constituting 1.86%. That was Montserrat County. We now review votes obtained in Lima County from 68 polling places of 736 polling places, constituting 9.24%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, 11,930, constituting 54.91%. George Managlia of CBC, 4,220, constituting 19.42%. Bongo Tialonse of LPP, 3,582, constituting 16.49%. Those were the votes from Lima County that were just read. We are now in Riverside County of 19 polling places of 105 polling places, constituting 18.10%. George Manawia, votes obtained 2,852, constituting 52.33%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, votes obtained 1,985, constituting 36.42%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GBM, votes obtained 136, constituting 2.50%. Those were the results from Riverside County. We now go to Sano County to read presidential results from 16 polling places of 152 polling places, constituting 10.53%. George Manawia, 3,839, constituting 75.81%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, votes obtained 745, constituting 14.71%. Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 126, constituting 2.45. I'll read that again. Votes obtained 126, constituting 2.49%. That was presidential votes counted in Sino County. We now move on to River G County to announce presidential results from 6 polling places of 98 polling places, constituting 6.12%. George Manawia, 1,321, constituting 64.10%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, votes obtained 408, constituting 23.29%. And Alberton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 103, constituting 5.00%. Those were the presidential votes in River G County. We now move on to Babaloo County, where 40 polling places are reported of 134 polling places, constituting 29.85%. Boyka Joseph N. of UP, 6,122, constituting 49.30%. George Manawia, votes obtained 4,572, constituting 36.82%. And Appleton Junior Edward W. GDM votes obtained 319, constituting 2.57%. Those were the votes of the presidential run race from the various counties. I will now turn over to my colleagues to begin to announce the senatorial and representative votes.
So you listen. That was some results from the counties called, putting CDC and Unity Party and GDP in the league.
33 polling places of 1
Let me say this first before we listen to the the senatorial election. The GWB, whoever heard about that party? Whoever heard about the Appleton Junior GW, whatever his name is? Whoever heard about that? To be coming third. That's why we told you this whole thing is fake. This whole thing is made up. It's designed in a way to isolate all the major political parties to make this race about George Weah and Joseph Parker. Let's listen. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this after the announcement. But it doesn't make sense. It's very stupid. And the thing Liberian people are stupid.
Septuma Morris G, independent, 1,174, constituting 12.46%. That's the same. House of Representatives, Gombe County Electoral District 1, 33 polling places of 50 polling places, constituting 66%. Fanny Jacapa Kodudaya, UP, 4,447, constituting 55.87%. Lasana Fina G, independent, vote obtained 3,023, constituting 37.98%. White House second, Amma Vani.
So we are still having
Independent, 393, constituting 4.94%. County, Gombe Electoral District 2. Marshall, Fanny A, CDC, 109, constituting 45.61%. Johnson Jr. Manam B, UP, 64 valid votes obtained, constituting 28.78%. Taylor Fanny B, ALP, 18, constituting 7.53%. County, Gombe Electoral District 3, 33 polling places of the 65 polling places, constituting 50.77%. Sano Hajapata, CDC, 313, constituting 24.80%. Jala Sen P, independent, votes obtained 257, constituting 20.36%. Lu Senior Bala Willie, CPP, 255, constituting 20.21%. End of point for now.
And I invite Commissioner Awa.
National Elections Commission presented tally report, reference the Senate, consolidated, Thursday, October 12, 2023. Lima County of 736. Read you votes obtained in Lima. One 0.62%. Dwell Roland G, CDC, votes obtained 2,367 of valid votes. It constitutes 10.90%. I move on to the progressive tally report consolidated for the House of Representatives of Lima County. Electoral District 1. 68 polling places of 81 polling places, constituting 83.95%. Browns Senior Samuel and IND votes obtained 5,164. Percent of valid votes constitutes 62.44%. Maria Francis, yeah, CPP, votes obtained 2,257, which constitutes 27.29%. Bryant Nelson, UID, votes obtained 602%. Of valid votes obtained 7.28%. I progress with Lima County Electoral District number 6. 68 polling places of 75 polling places, constituting 90.67%. Jicle Dorion Tian, MDR, votes obtained 1,935, constituting 63.51%. Cra Jefferson, IND, votes obtained 299, which constitute 9.81%. Quran Emmanuel G, ALP, votes obtained 299, which constitutes 9.81%. So let me go over the votes again. The names and over the votes. Jikla Dorion Tian, MDR, votes obtained 1,935, constituting 63.51%. Right, Jefferson IND, votes obtained 522, constituting 17.13%. Quran Emmanuel G ALP, votes obtained 299, constituting 9.81%. That is for District 6, Lima County. We progress with Lima County Electoral District 7. 68 polling places of 85 polling places, constituting 0.00%. Doma Rogers, SWY, UP, votes obtained 623, constituting 51.4%. Benete Musa Hassan, CPP, votes obtained 408, constituting 33.66%. Bolo Senior Nazo Volt, VOLT, votes obtained 57, constituting 4.70%. That is for Electoral District 7, Lima County. We proceed with Lima County Electoral District number 8. 68 polling places of 81 polling places, constituting 83.95%. Yahweh Larry P, CPP, votes obtained 1,157, constituting 27.01%. Mane Sage, S, MDR, votes obtained 1,107, constituting 25.84%. Don Roosevelt, CDC, votes obtained 439, constituting 10.25% of the valid vote. That is for District 8, Lima County. We progress with Lima County Electoral District 9. 68 polling places of 75 polling places, constituting 90.67%. Gipolo Johnson N, Wapolo Johnson N, CDC, votes obtained 1,066%. Of valid votes is 21.64%. Myers Amos Y, CPP, votes obtained 1,058. Valid votes percent is 21.47%. One-way tie, Z, IND, votes obtained 875%. Of valid votes is 17.76%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the report for today representing Lima County.
We now invite Commissioner Sayer to begin to read the results from which county before you. And these results are many. So some of our colleagues can help you, Commissioner. When you think, sorry, can I see your face? These results will help you to read them because they are many. And the reason why it's like that because he has oversight for the 2 counties. What we are reading, we have oversight for 3 counties, and there are many. So when you reach the point, you can ask what my book is going to. So you can begin now.
Progressive results, Babu County, Senate. 40 polling places out of 134 polling places, constituting 29.85%. 4K Kennedy, Landry, votes obtained 3,203, constituting 26.07%. Amara Mohammed Khan, independent, votes obtained 2,839, constituting 23.11%. Alfred G. Kwewu, CDC, was attained 2,129, constituting 17.33%. That is Senate results for top 3. Buffalo Electoral District 1. 40 polling places out of 40 polling places. Sienna A. Normal, CDC, was attained 3,152, constituting 25.67%. Odinga Normally, MDR, was attained 2,282, constituting 18.59%. Tatos F. Camara, DNA, was attained 2,022, constituting 16.47%. That is of Bapol County. Lofa County. Senate results. 25 polling places out of 424 polling places. 5 constituting 5.0%. Momo T. Cyrus, Independent, was attained 3,512, constituting 48.64%. Moses Y. Cullen, CDC, was attained 1,627, constituting 22.53%. Steven Zago, UP, 658 was obtained, constituting 9.11%. Local County Electoral District number 3. 25 polling places out of 65 polling places reported, constituting 38.46%. Julie Fatuma Will, CDC, was obtained 175, constituting 38.38%. Morris K. Sion, NDP, was obtained 117, constituting 25.66%. Joseph B. Labo, Paul, was obtained 58, constituting 12.72%. That was Electoral District 2, Local County. Electoral District 3, Local County. 25 polling places out of 47 polling places reported, constituting 33.78%. Clarence K. Massacre, UP, 907 votes obtained, constituting 36.62%. Bama A. Sandy Landu was obtained 722, constituting 29.15%. Momo Siafa Kotu, CDC, was obtained 414, constituting 16.71%. That was Electoral District 3. Electoral District 4. 25 polling places out of 107 polling places reported, constituting 23.36%. Seth B. Collin, CDC, 1,554, constituting 35.66%. Gizi, K, Colonist, UP, 1,272, constituting 29.19%. Marama, Fufana, B, NDP, was obtained 871, constituting 19.99%. That was Lofa County Electoral District 4. Montserrat County Senate results. Joseph Sahali, CDC, 16,472 votes obtained, constituting 56.73%. Wemo, P, UP, votes obtained 7,479, constituting 25.76%. Victoria Tyler Kwekwe, CPP, was obtained 1,922, constituting 6.62%. Now, the Senate results, Montserrat County. Electoral District 2, Montserrat County. There are 2 polling places out of 128 polling places reported, constituting 64.06%. Nimland Doyen, J, Independent, 465 votes obtained, constituting 58.94%. Kokoro Bavo, CDC, votes obtained 100, percentage 12.67%. Seku Sarafunde Kanen, UP, votes obtained 72, constituting 9.13%. That was Electoral District 2, Montserrat County. Electoral District 6, Montserrat County. There are 2 polling places out of 128 polling places reported, constituting 64.06%. Samuel R. Enders, Independent, 810 votes obtained, constituting 55.79%. Richard G. Singbet, CDC, votes obtained 143, constituting 9.85%. Woki K. Dolo, Independent, votes obtained 141, constituting 6.96%. That was Electoral District 6, Montserrat County. Electoral District 7, Montserrat County. There are 2 polling places out of 100 polling places reported, constituting 82.00%. The Margaret Down, Independent, 1,622 votes obtained, constituting 45.04%. Solomon C. George, CDC, votes obtained 798, constituting 22.16%. Simba Joma, Independent, votes obtained 449, constituting 12.4%. 0.47%. That was electoral district 7, Mosorogo. Electoral district 8, Mosorogo. Two polling places out of 83 polling places reported, constituting 98.80%. Gray and Carlos Mosi, CDC, 1,619 votes obtained, constituting 32.22%. Prince A. Torres, UP, Prince A. Toy, UP, votes obtained 1,463, constituting 29.11%. Clifton S. Marshall Jr., PUP, votes obtained 560, constituting 11.14%. That was electoral district 8, Mosorogo. Electoral district 9, Mosorogo. Two polling places out of 102 polling places reported, constituting 18.39%. Foko, Junior, Frank Sa, CDC, votes obtained 1,800, constituting 39.65%. Herons Kubi A, CPP, votes obtained 1,449, constituting 31.92%. Miller B. Kanaka, UP, votes obtained 519, constituting 11.43%. That was Mosorogo County District 9. District number 10. There are two polling places out of 129 polling places reported, constituting 63.53%. Yet Coluga, independent, 2,227 votes obtained, constituting 52.40%. Josephine David A. Davis, CDC, 1,326, constituting 31.20%. Yaket Sekwe, independent, 163 votes obtained, constituting 3.84%. That was district number 10. District number 11 was there are two polling places out of 129 polling places reported, constituting 63.57%. Richard Nangwet Kun, UP, 1,927 votes obtained, constituting 38.81%. Jean Aku Gaworo, CDC, votes obtained 1,213, constituting 24.43%. Lafayette Gov B, ALP, votes obtained 677, constituting 13.64%. That was electoral district 11. Electoral District 12, Muscle County. It is 2 polling places out of 119 polling places reported, representing 68.91%. Abdurrahman Bari, PUP, 334 votes obtained, constituting 17.40%. Sir Foko Maxwell, independent, 208 votes obtained, constituting 10.83%. Prince, I think I need to grab one more. Abdurrahman Bari, PUP, 334 votes obtained, constituting 17.40%. Prince D. Kwaple, CDC, votes obtained 264, constituting 13.75%. Sir Messoin Focom, independent, votes obtained 208, constituting 10.83%. That was Electoral District 12, Muslim. Electoral District 13, Muslim. There are 2 polling places out of 111 polling places reported, constituting 73.87%. Cornelia, Pratt, Topa, UP, 491 votes obtained, constituting 41.16%. Edward P. Flomo, Jr., CDC, votes obtained 329, constituting 27.58%. Raymond F. Smith, Jr., independent, votes obtained 81, constituting 6.79%. Electoral District 14, Muslim County. There are 2 polling places out of 95 polling places reported, constituting 86.32%. Yakura Muku Kamara, CDC, 342 votes obtained, constituting 40.81%. Mamumia Conan, third independent, votes obtained 231, constituting 27.56%. Emmanuel K. Barnes, UP, votes obtained 91, percentage 10.86%. Electoral District 16, which means there's no report for Electoral District 16. Electoral District 16, there are 2 polling places out of 116 polling places reported, constituting 17.69%. Dixon W. Sibu, CDC, votes obtained 319, constituting 36.6%. 36.46%. Manisa P. Compton, UP, votes obtained 179, constituting 29.46%. Tier B. Robert, LPP, votes obtained 160, constituting 18.29%. These are the reports.
Let me now invite Commissioner Josephine Day to read out Senate and Representative results.
Thank you. Progressive Study Report Consolidated Senate run by County. Senate Besanga and Independent. Votes obtained 3,646, constituting 47.78%. Barbara Janji, CDC, votes obtained 2,561. Percentage 72.68%. Capital Senator L, Independent, votes obtained 721, constituting 9.25%. That was for Grand Bassa County Senatorial. We move to Grand Bassa County Electoral District 1. Lord Pierre Traffic, CPP, votes obtained 539, constituting 63.37%. Bashu Anthony N, Independent, votes obtained 166, constituting 16.44%. Manta Henrietta F, NEP, votes obtained 108, constituting 10.69%. That was for District 1 Grand Bassa County. We move to District 2 Grand Bassa County. Thanks J. Clarence P. Independent, votes obtained 1,401, constituting 49.73%. Powell Mary N. CDC, votes obtained 924, constituting 32.80%. Reese Cedra A. CPP, votes obtained 103, constituting 3.66%. That was for District number 2, Grand Bassa County. We move to District number 3, Grand Bassa County. Joe Martin, CDC, votes obtained 1,861, constituting 47.82%. Bono Julia K, UP, votes obtained 786, constituting 20.20%. Lloyd Daniel Wa, CPP, votes obtained 398, constituting 10.23%. That was for Grand Bassa County. We move to Manjubi County. Sorry, I did not read the heading for Grand Bassa County. We're reporting from 27 polling places of the 405 polling places, constituting 6.67%. Mount Gibby County, 27 polling places of 441 polling places, constituting 6.12%. McGill Nathaniel F. CDC, votes obtained 2,641, constituting 33.60%. Jose Bala G. UP. Votes obtained 1,807, constituting 23.17%. Yapawolo J. Yapuya PUP. Votes obtained 1,653, constituting 21.19%. That was for my UP County Senate. Move to district number 2, Mount UP County. Jones Alpha O Ludo CDC. Polling places, so the 7 polling places of 82 polling places, representing 32.93%. Jones Alpha Polo CDC votes obtained 1,465, constituting 46.26%. Oribel Christopher S. PUP votes obtained 1,036, constituting 32.71%. PLH Markers CPP votes obtained 212, constituting 6.69%. That was the district number 1, UP County. We move to district number 3, UP County. So the 7 polling places of 73 polling places, representing 36.99%. Anto Red Allen Independent votes obtained 1,786, constituting 53.31%. Valocare Correte Q Independent votes obtained 548, constituting 16.36%. Smith Junior John Salonte UP votes obtained 529, constituting 15.79%. That was for District 3, UP County. Move to District 5, UP County. So the 7 polling places of 75 polling places, constituting 36%. Julie William B.S. LFB votes obtained 429, constituting 33.31%. Polly O.B.T. Ara A votes obtained 182, constituting 14.13%. Football Jonathan Saab ALP votes obtained 135, constituting 9.70%. That was for my county election.
Progressive County Report. Rivers Center. 19 polling places out of 105 polling places, amounting to 80.10%. Bill 12 Tier. I repeat, 12 Bill Tier, CDC. Votes obtained 2,613, amounting to 48.2%. Gabriel B. Smith Gabriel B. CEP. Votes obtained 1,035, 315, amounting to 24.26%. Francis S. Hay, Francis S. NDC. Votes obtained 780, amounting to 14.39%. That is the report the Senate River says. We go to Electoral District 2. River says Electoral District 2. Ruth Samada, CDC. Votes obtained 1,230, amounting to 22.59%. Zawe Baron Wegby, Baron W. Zawe. Votes obtained 1,151, amounting to 21.69%. Moses Baj or BJ Boy. Vote obtained 1,000, amounting 18.37%. That's Electoral District 2 in Riverset. For now, that's all we have of Riverset. Now we go to Sino County for the Liberian Senate. Sino Liberian Senate. Creighton O. Duncan Creighton O. CDC. Votes obtained 3,425, amounting to 66.79%. Of 16 polling places out of 152, amounting to 10.53. 16 polling places of 152 polling places, amounting to 10.52. Now I start over. Duncan Creighton O. CDC. 3,425, amounting to 66.79. 66.79. TIJ J. Milton, Independent. Votes obtained 1,344, amounting to 26.21%. Zaza Matthew J. Independent. Votes obtained 359, amounting to 7.00%. That's the Liberian Senate for Sino County. Electoral District 1 for Sino County. Electoral District 1 for Sino County for the representative. Electoral District 1. 16 polling places out of 52 polling places, amounting to 30.77%. Grace P. The second T. Maxwell, Independent. 1,500 501 votes obtained, amounting to 29.58%. Where Thomas Romeo, NEC, votes obtained 1,395, amounting to 27.49%. Here, Barbara M, CBC, votes obtained 1,184, amounting to 23.33%. That's between Simon County. River says, police tell me I did not need to get progressive tally report for the Senate. What I have read to you earlier, 19 polling places out of 105. Polling places constituting 18.1. Thank you.
We are just about concluding this part, so just a few more minutes.
National Elections Commission, progressive tally report, consolidated for the Senate, Thursday, October 12th. 45 polling places of 555 polling places, constituting 8.11%. That is for Bond County. Behe Johnny K, IND, 7,169, which constitutes 48.19% of the total valid. Kapia Edward Debbie, PUP, votes obtained 4,294, which constitutes 28.87% of the total valid votes. Jackson Renning B, RA, votes obtained 866, which constitutes 5.82% of the total valid votes. We proceed with Bond County Electoral District 3. Progressive tally report consolidated for the House of Representatives. 45 polling places of 93 polling places, constituting 48.39%. Cole Josiah Barry, CDC, votes obtained 2,239, which constitutes of the total valid votes 76.26%. Zawolo Orlando K, UP, votes obtained 427, which constitutes the percentage of total valid votes 14.54%. Willa P. Only, T, RNC, Willa P. Only, T, RNC, votes obtained 61, which constitutes the percent of total valid votes 2.08%. We proceed with Bone County Electoral District 4 Reference Progressive Talent Report for the House of Representatives. 45 polling places of 74 polling places, constituting 60.81%. Wamba Robert Flo, UP, votes obtained 2,788. Percent of valid votes, 48.37%. Senate Jefferson K, IND, votes obtained 600, which constitutes presence of valid votes 10.41%. Seaton Susanna L. M. CDC, votes obtained 481. Total valid votes 8.34%. We proceed to progressive talent reports for House of Representatives County, Bone County Electoral District 5. 45 polling places of 77 polling places, constituting 58.44%. Seattle Sila K, LPP, votes obtained 1,071, which constitutes 17.66% of the total valid votes. Taylor Robert Ben, IND, votes obtained 1,051, which constitutes the percent of the total valid votes 17.33%. Collie Eugene JM, CDC, votes obtained 814. Percent of total valid votes 13.14%. This constitutes the total progress reports for Bone County on today, Thursday, October 12, 2022. How many pages you got as well? 3. All right, well, we're almost done.
Progressive talent report, Senate County, Liberty County. 6 polling places out of 98 polling places, 6.12%. Dobu, second Francis City, Independent, vote obtained 1,048, percentage 50.02. Young Francis Siwon, PUP, vote obtained 392, percentage 18.71%. Body Charles K. CDC, vote obtained 425, percentage 20.29%. Progressive talent report, House of Representatives, County Liberty Electoral District 1. Shea Johnson To, UP, vote obtained 956, percentage 45.94%. I'm reading from 6 polling places out of 31 polling places, which is 19.35%. Well, Alexander CDC vote obtained 542, percentage 26.05%. Sebre Mark T, independent candidate, vote obtained 354, 17.01%. That's the end of River Tree County. Progressive County Report, Senate, County, Grand Group. 4 polling places out of 110 polling places, 3.64%. Chair Abbott Square CDC, vote obtained 996, 84.19%. Though Bensington CDP, vote obtained 187, constitute 15.81%. Progressive County Report, House of Representatives, County Grand Prix Electoral District 1. 4 polling places out of 53 polling places, 7.55%. Go after Sako M, independent, vote obtained 356, constitute 41.74%. Clay LHCA, vote vote party, vote obtained 171, percentage 20.05%. Wilson Focus TLTP, vote obtained 108, percentage 12.66%. Electoral District 2, Grand County, 4 polling places out of 57 polling places, percentage is 7.02%. 05 Geneton Funanti, CDC, 259 vote obtained, 78.25%. Tuan Nyanson Monica, independent, vote obtained, 38, percentage 11.48%. Topaz Junior Franco B, political party is DNA, vote obtained 6, percentage 7.85%. Balance, Grand Group County is balance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement to make. I'm sure you saw me going up and down. The results and percentages that we read for the presidential are all correct. Please lend me your ear. The results we have read for the presidential, the votes are correct, percentages are correct. The results we read for the senatorial, the votes are correct, and the percentages are correct. While we were reading, the technicians discovered that for the representative, which votes are all correct, there was a printing error of the percentages because we are yet to complete the tally of all of these results for the representative. So they are working to change these results, percentages that we have just given you. I'm told they have been changed now on the results button to the correct one. I will repeat. For the presidential, all of the votes are correct, and all of the percentages are correct. I'm speaking to you based on what the technicians
have told me, because we discovered that they discovered that there was an error on the representative. But I'm saying to you that for the presidential results, all the votes are correct. All the percentages are correct. For the senatorial, all of the votes are correct. All of the percentages are correct. For the representative, all of the votes are correct. They experienced or discovered that the percentages for the representative position were incorrect because of printing error. The correct version of what we have been presenting to you has been uploaded to results.nec.liberia.org. It was important for you to know this because I'm sure some of you have heard the murmuring, and it was a good thing for us to double check. So what we have read to you is correct now on the results portal at results.nec.liberia.org. We'll now take your questions.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Commissioner. This is the way. And if Madam Commissioner, how does the NEC address us to where some of the staff and workers place presidential candidates' votes in the bracket of another candidate?
I will have to look, I will answer them one by one because some is asking. That question now will have to be posed to the tallying process so that we get the facts from that particular tallying process.
Follow. There are tally sheets in our possession as okay, thank you. So we have in our possessions tally sheets where a presidential candidate votes is being displayed ahead of another person, and then the other person being also displayed ahead of another person.
So what's the question?
So the question here is, like you said, you have to reach out to your tallying center, and this is causing a serious confusion among we journalists as to which is which and why is what. So hope you can address yourself to that issue.
How you doing, sir? I'm good. Records of the camp have a carbon sheet with the papers. It's like you write it, and you hear me? No. Can we please have one meeting? Hello? The paper you are talking about, they are like 3, 4, 5 of them with carbon between the sheets. So if somebody, yes, we will find out, but just for you to be on the, for you to ease out a little bit, the carbon sheet, if you are signing and one pushes out of the way, actually write some things that might appear somewhere else. But the original would be correct. The original would be the correct one. And that's the reason why we have asked political parties, please be at the tally. Because when you are at the tally, the original will go up on the screen. You have yours that may have the number twisted. You'll be able to do the correction. As the chair said, we find out from the technicians. And also, if you have something that you want somebody to look at political affairs, it's not a bad thing. Then look at it.
Madam Chair, my name is Eric Kennedy. I represent the Association of Liberian Journalists in the Americas. Your commission and the Liberian people deserve commendation for the conduct of the elections, which they would have stood up very well. Two things quickly. One, I'm sure, and I know the commission is aware of the tension and the anxieties that are building up in the party space concerning the showcase of the results that started in the presidential polls. I know you're trying to explain the processes, but I'm not sure the people down there are getting the message. So what is responsible for the slow pace of the result? Is it technical, is it logistical, or is something else? And then the second question is, for the purpose of clarity, you just said that the percentages in the votes for the house villages were erroneously tied, type of error. You said percentages were wrong.
You have to make the correct information. You have to say it's correct. That's why I've said it several times. And I will say it again.
Yeah, please do.
So, folks, I want to say thank you to all of you for following SKTV. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here, for sticking around. We are going to be here for another maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hours. It depends. But I can tell you for sure, I personally, we at SKTV, we feel vindicated. We feel proud of ourselves. We feel proud of our sources. We feel proud of our intuition, and we feel proud of everything we have said within this election cycle. You know, we have told you guys over and over and over that this election is not going to be free, fair, and transparent. NEC just shot themselves in the foot. They just disgraced themselves to the international community. They just put a big question mark to their own credibility. And the big question mark on the entire election process. Isn't this funny? They cheat in a way that they cannot even hide cheating. Cheat in a way that will make the entire country to know that they are cheaters and fraudsters. They are cheating in a way that make the whole country to feel like these people don't know what they are doing. That is taking everybody to be stupid. I said this before. And first of all, I'm going to start this with CPP people. If you are CPP, whether a candidate or supporters of CPP, you got to be very, very careful. Some of you are novice when it comes to politics. Some of you were so quick to concede. Some of you were so quick to start alignment. Some of you were so quick to start throwing talk at each other. As I speak to you right now, some people of the CPP are still writing nonsense on Facebook, projecting that this is around between the CPP, the CDC and the Unity Party. I told you guys yesterday, I will not even publicly or privately accept anything that is coming from this report. Whether it's coming from Witherspoon and the Spoon Network, whether it's coming from the so-called NEC that is disgracing herself now, I will not accept anything as of yet because the credibility is questionable. I told you guys yesterday over and again that we don't believe the process. Now, the CPP now is in agreement or what we suggested before. We said to you guys that the whole process we don't believe was fair, we don't believe was free, we don't believe was transparent. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this name that continued to pop up? Appleton Junior Edward W. from a party called GDM. For God's sake. For God's sake. Where have you heard this name? And when did you hear that name? When and where and how? So what I'm trying to do here, the CPP pull up a document stating something similar to what we said yesterday. You can't just rush into judgment. At the end of the day, when you see, let's say when you follow the process, you listen to the announcement, you analyze what you are getting, and then you measure that with what you had. You think about the whole thing, the possibility. You look at the trend of event that we have said to you in the past, all the way to the end of the process. When you realize that actually the Liberian people did not vote for you, that's when you begin to concede, congratulate, and do other things. But just because the propaganda machinery of the Unity Party, because of the number of echo chambers of the Unity Party, some of you just give up, start conceding, and start following stupid posts, started attacking each other as if to say it was over. This is just the beginning of this process. A lot will happen. I told you guys yesterday. At the end of the day, the Unity Party, they will be crying. They will get themselves into violence. They will threaten the peace. They will attack. They will burn places. People will be arrested. People will go to jail. It could escalate to any level. Because this is something that is cash in stone. All the things they're doing, they're beating around the bush. We said this thing on SKTV, down without number. Can you imagine election that will bring Nathaniel McGill to Senate, who is sanctioned by the United States? Can you imagine election that will bring Betwawe in power in the Senate? Can you imagine Ellis Tallow, corruption king? Imagine the election that will bring him to the Senate. He imagined. Of Senate, you have Alex Tyler, Bay Towe, Nathaniel McGill. Let me tell you this, and you will understand it if you pay attention. Everything that is going on right now, Unity Party people know exactly what's coming for them. Listen to the results and listen to the focus points. Listen to the counties and district that they are announcing earlier. Listen to the area that they're announcing earlier. Monserrado, they not even touch Monserrado yet. They beat around the bush in Monserrado when it comes to the presidency. You know that, right? Okay. They're announcing Lofa. They have announced almost 90% Nimba. Okay. You'll pay attention. They will give, they announce Bumi for the most part. Bapuru. Lofa. They haven't announced enough yet of the Southeast. They're announcing Grand Bassa County. Imagine Grand Bassa County, the Appleton guy beating Lieutenant Commish there. Somebody that nobody knows, somebody that not campaign, somebody that don't even have a recognizable party is coming third. You think about this. How stupid these people are. The Election Commission, whoever they are working with, so how stupid they are. Somebody that nobody knows, they did not campaign, nobody have heard about, nobody know his party, is beating all the other people. Think about this. Okay, let's agree now. Promise. Let's agree now for the sake of argument. Okay, yeah, people rejected Commies. What about Tewon Gonglo? Tewon Gonglo and this guy. Who did you hear about? Clarence Monuba and this guy, who did you hear about? Luceni Kamara of Ako and this guy, Ampeton, who did you hear about? Nobody voted for all those people. But they voted for this guy, Ampeton guy. That is to tell you. This is something that is plain. And I said it to you guys over and over and over. You know, I received a lot of information from yesterday. When we spoke to the Liberian people yesterday and told you guys that this whole process, that the whole process was fraudulent, that we do not believe in anything that is coming. The same United Party people that were dancing yesterday or that are dancing right now, when the final result is announced, they will be crying, they will turn to violence, they will be talking about court, they will be saying everything. But I can tell you, they don't know what is waiting for them. The people are resolved. Talking about the NEC and the CDC government. They are resolved. And all those people that you've seen over there calling themselves observers and this and that, not all of them, but most of them are over there at the invitation of the government. They're going to say, oh, you know, the process for us, we know The process was free and fair. So far, so good. Let's just listen to NEC, and then we'll come up. You will complain, you explain, you will do everything. They will tell you, there was no major no major occurrence of any irregularities. And let me tell you. Let me tell you. This election is a selection process. This was a selection process devised and executed. Somebody is asking, the CP, what will you do? I will do exactly what the CP just did, to throw a concern out there and to tell their people to remain calm, to remain vigilant, to remain peaceful. And they said, in conclusion of their argument of that document, they said anything that is short of a free, fair, and transparent election will not be acceptable. That's exactly what I will do. The reason the CDC and the Unity Party are up there fighting, the both parties feel entitled. So this election was designed to throw everybody else under the bus. Nobody else is important. That's why when I listen to today's Taiwan Gonglo, like I'm saying, man, all these political parties, whether the candidates, their supporters, most of them are not smart. They behave very stupid because of envy and jealousy and pettiness in them. They will settle for anything. They will settle for anything. Where in the world, one Appleton Genion Edward with a long name, W, whatever, so on a strange party named GDM that you never heard about, that nobody knows, will automatically come and be third. And be third. Isn't that a signal to you? Those of you who were jubilating, I want you to continue to pay attention. Those of you that were jubilating that one prince won District 8 against Akala Gray, go and listen again. The NEC report, almost all of the vote, almost more than 80% of the vote in. NEC put Akala Gray first over that prince person that you're congratulating that he won. We don't know what will happen in other districts and counties. But these things are staged and planned. At the end of the day, they will announce people that they already plan to give them win, and people that they won't lose, they will lose. At the end of the day, it will be their way, and they believe nothing will happen. Something can only happen when you, the candidate, you take your time, listen and follow everything. If you have a point of contention, you go ahead and file it. If you agree, just wait. Don't rush. Let's say, for example, District 13. District 13. You know, ACO is strong in District 13. District 13, when they announced, the third person, ACO was not even in the first three, but the third person, they gave the person 80 votes. 80 votes. Then Sanisi Keita, who was running there for ACO, name was not even mentioned. Are you telling me they don't have 80% of ACU person in that location. ACU were expecting more than 3,000-4,000 people to vote for them in those areas. So every precinct, they will have at least minimum 100 plus. But this particular voting area that they announced, their person get 80. ACU get nothing. In areas where ACU was expected to do something, ACU got 0. Area where Prince Alexander Cummings is expected to do well, he got 0. Area where Elias Cummings' wife took 10% plus some supporters and security right close to the place they live. They went there, they voted, but then they got 4 votes. So Elias Cummings' wife voted against herself and her husband and other people, other friends and relatives. They all voted against Cummings. Does that make sense to you? The people, they know how to, I mean, they can lie, but they don't even know how to lie. Yesterday, people were telling Phoebe Herring, congratulations, congratulations. Today, the one where they announced is giving edge to CDC Kennedy. Yesterday, people were telling Prince, I don't know, Prince Tall, whatever his name is, people congratulated him yesterday. Today's report from NEC is giving a color grade. People are laughing and making fun of a color grade yesterday. Look at the other. I don't want you to insult you. Asking question whether Cummings web the Liberian. You don't know that? Sometimes some of these people, they can just kind of distract people. I don't want to use any war on you. But to tell you that this election is funny, the people, they pre-selected all these numbers. As the matter of fact, the final number that will be announced for president, overall, after everything is said and done, we have been hinted about it. We have been hinted about that number, the percentage. Like I told you, at the end of the day, Joe will be announced winner. Unity Party will be angry. They will be attacking. They will be insulting. But eventually, it's not going to help. The country is in a serious problem. The Election Commission is not credible. They are not responsible. They are disgraced. They are fraudulent. And I don't respect anything coming from them. Everything they are doing is not election, rather a selection. Think about this. You know why they are slowing down with Maryland and other area? Every area that they are calling right now, they are giving more time to right now. Most of those areas are area where they plan to give to Joseph Juma Boakai to boost his number, to put Joseph Juma Boakai up. At the end of the day, when they start giving more number in Bon County, more number in the Southeast, more number in Monserrado, you will see the CDC will start to take over little by little, little by little, little by little. And then they will bury the Unity Party. You know, when I see some of these things, they will come on my own platform to insult me, but I'm not going to be deterred by that. I really care less. You see, these people that will come and insult you, it says more about them than you that they are insulting. Some of them, they are non-entity. Nobody will know them. Nobody care about them. Some of them can even come here, you know, with fake name. But I can tell you, this election is not over yet. This election is not over yet. It's not over yet. You know, Joseph Boakai does not have the number. As a matter of fact, Joseph Boakai is even surprised at the number. Even his supporters, I listen to some of them. They are surprised at the number that they are giving them in Magibi. They are surprised at the number that they are giving them in Magibi County. But they don't know all these are set up. All these are set up. So, Steve, welcome. And let me tell you, the fact that they are reporting almost 90% of Nimba, giving a lot to Joseph Nimba Boakai, and then giving a lot of Lofa and then giving a lot to sharing Lofa equally, giving themselves Grand Basso County, giving Joseph Boakai Bomi, and reporting the most part of Bomi. They are giving you places that will make you feel comfortable because that's what they wanted to do. To reduce this election between Unity Party and CDC. That's why all the major candidates, everybody in Liberia and outside of Liberia is aware of the fact that CDC, Unity Party, CPP top. If we could count any other number, any other person behind those people, would have been Kevin Gonglo, Ako, Clarence Monuba, Kevin Gonglo, Ako, Clarence Monuba, and anybody else. But Appleton, Genius, Edward, that nobody know, nobody heard about, is coming third in all the area behind Jowia and Boakai. That was meant purposely to discourage major platforms, major candidates, major political party, to make them feel irrelevant so they can choose between the two of them. A non-entity, unrecognizable party, an individual that nobody know, nobody recognize, they give that person a second place, or a third place. They try to give that person a third place. But I can tell you, Steve, this thing is going to be very, 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 very bad. But my question to you, based on the preliminary result and the result and being circulating around all over the place, presenting the potential of Eugene, what's his name? Nathaniel McGill being a senator. Sanction Nathaniel McGill. What's his name? Ellis Tallow could potentially be a senator. And Betwawe could potentially be a senator. All those criminals, all those sanctioned people, all those corrupt-minded officials, nobody will bring people. Do you think Liberia can ever be redeemed from the yoke of these corrupt politicians and criminal-minded people?
Well, Mr. Connor, first of all,
Can
thank you.
we deliver?
Thank you first of all. And thanks to our viewers and our listeners always for following. And thanks to the Liberian people as always. The Liberian women are the most beautiful women on earth. Um, the first thing I wanted to say before I get to the people that you mentioned, the first thing I wanted to say is let nobody, whether you're from CPP, CDP, United Party, wherever you are, LPP or whatever, let nobody celebrate the results from NEC. Let nobody do that. Not only that the results are confusing, they are perplexing, and they don't make any sense. Like you said, they seem more staged, well coordinated, and well organized. You know, it is sorry to say that I see some people who support the Unity Party. All they're worried about is JMB winning. But what they don't understand is if the process can be the way it is now, these guys are testing the water. They're testing the resolve of the people. This is well coordinated. This is deliberately done. But one thing I will say though, that not everybody you can fool around with. And not everybody you can mess around with. No. I know for a fact that some people, some hierarchies within the Unity Party, and even around the CPP, already in bed with the government. They know what's going on. It's not strange to them. They're just waiting for NEC to announce the results so that they can be the first people to concede. That's part of the bigger plan and scheme. This particular conspiracy is not against a party. It's not against an individual. It's against the will of the Liberian people. It's bigger than any political party or anybody. And this must not be accepted. And it must not be tolerated. But let's move fast forward to the individuals that you named. You know, yesterday afternoon, when we had a conversation, you and I tried to process it last night. We are in a bigger trouble. We are in a bigger trouble than I thought. We are in a bigger trouble. Let me tell you why. If Nathaniel McGill and Bill Twawe and what the other guy named? Ellis Tyler. You're muted, Mr. Kane.
Ellis Tyler, yeah.
And Ellis Tyler. If these guys, especially Nathaniel McGill and Bill Twawe, were sanctioned in the executive for criminality against the Liberian people, they left from the executive and they come to the legislature. And they're coming to the legislature. They're coming with huge influence. That means, in other words, they are going to legalize every stealing and corruption against the Liberian people. That is the biggest plan you guys have. But not only that, you think if you allow them to go with this thing that they're doing right now, you think this is for 2023? You really think this is for 2023? That means they can handpick anybody who is in bed with them with corruption and put them there, and they will use the same trick, and they will defraud the Liberian people. This is deeper than you think. These guys are ready to do anything they can. Look, these guys have tasted power. They have stolen monies. They know what good life is without a sweat or without working. They know where it is. They will do anything and everything. What you guys are seeing is a big conspiracy. First of all, these numbers that they're calling do not even add up.
No.
And they put their foot in their mouths to the point where they expose themselves. Mr. Kane, me, as I'll keep saying it, I know there are some people are quiet right now and they're not talking. You not see Tawan Gonglo talking. You not see Moluba talking. You not see Sarah talking. You not see Gonglo talking. It doesn't mean they're stupid. Oh. So
No,
watch
but
out.
no, don't even mention Gonglo. I think Gonglo talk. And from the start of what you were saying, I don't know whether you really understood what's going on.
Yo, watch out. This is going to play unexpectedly as the CDC thought. They didn't calculate the outcome of this. The only outcome they calculated was eventually for them to win. But they did not calculate what the repercussion might be. But hey, there's not much we can say. And they say we should watch them. We're watching too now. We're watching. They put them who passing around and say Joseph Boga win on for a ballet. And they giving us a hat on. We're watching your too. The people passing around and say CDC win. We're watching your. Oh, Musa Beledi were winning. But out of a sudden now who winning? Roger Duman?
I don't know because
okay.
I don't want to mention that. I don't want to talk about all of those people there.
No, the reason I'm saying this
because me, like I've said, anything that these people are announcing, I don't believe in anything.
And the reason I'm saying this is to tell you the confusing conflict, and confusion they are imposing. They could wake up tomorrow and say, "Yaga Koluwana win again." Josephine Dere winning.
No. They put Yaga Kolba up this time. The Yaga Kolba stay had in the something in there. But then Akala Gray, they put in Akala Gray up, and then they put the other guy who they say yesterday was who, the party person was winning. So even the name they call in Bapulu yesterday, the people in calculation they say Amara Kona was the winner, but the number they're showing that the other guy is ahead. So we don't know how it's going to end.
Okay.
They're confusing the whole thing. But the thing is, this election commission, Steve, there's nothing strange going on right now. We talk about all these things, Steve. We talk about how the entire election commission is filled with sedition. They were handpicked by the CDC government. And let me tell you the funny thing. Do you know that one of them confessed to me that there are people working with NEC that are also connecting with Unity Party people, but they don't have power. They have hinted some of the Unity Party people, telling them what is coming for them. When you see the Unity Party people going to start celebration, to start doing this, more telling them to start celebrating, and they're saying what we have in our possession, if anything, less than that, will be unacceptable. They're doing all of that. They're doing all of that just to set the stage for violence because they know the outcome of this election already, of this election. Because all the other parties, including the CPP, they were willfully taken out. The number they gave in there does not represent the. In fact, somebody called this morning and said, "You stop wasting your time. The people that have voted, that paper then, they gather everything and pack them. Whatever they have in their system that they printed, that's what they are reading to you." So at the end of the day, Liberian people, whether you're in Liberia or you're outside of Liberia, I don't know what you have to do at this point, whether it's prayer, whether it's wash your hand from Liberian thing, political thing, or focus. What I can tell you right now, don't rush to judgment. Do not concede. Do not congratulate. Don't say anything. Wait and wait and wait. Back to you, Steve.
Well, from what I can say, I will try not to say anything or not to hint anyone or anything. We are watching. That's all I can say. We are watching, and we'll see the end of it. But like you said, Tengo say now, who I know to go congratulate? What do you want? So hey, at this point, we're following. That is see we will be giving your hints, drip, 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 and drip. Those of you who feel, let me say again, let me just say again. Those of you who feel this is about Boakai, Cummings, Gongo, Moneyback, or Sarah, you are wasting your time. It's bigger than you. This is about totally defrauding the Liberian people and scamming them in their faces. It's bigger than any political party. If you think a joke, watch and see. Watch and see. These boys got brave mind. These boys got brave mind. And some of the people that you trust, that you depend on, that you look forward to, they are in cahoot with them. They know exactly what happened. They know exactly what's going on. And they're part of this whole scam. But, you remember before McGill got censured, we'll talk about it here, there was a communication that was going around. You remember?
Yeah.
And you can know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you today. There are people already talking. There are conversations already being held. There, but we are watching. We know that the Liberian people are defrauded and they are helpless. But we are watching. That one is
Yeah. So, Steve, before we even go, let me reiterate to the Liberian people what I said earlier and I said it yesterday. Do not be quick to blame the Liberian people, the voters, yet. What they are announcing does not reflect the will of the people. It's not true. It's now possible. You know, to make themselves shame, is to that what this Apeton guy just surfaced. To disgrace them. To say, hey, we are lying, we don't know what we are doing. Putting the two candidates up, dropping everybody else, and bringing some unknown person, giving number to that person to be in the third position. As I can tell you, yesterday this was not the case, right? Tomorrow they will try to correct this one tomorrow, and they will make another mistake tomorrow that will expose them further. The result they are giving, we don't believe it. We don't recognize it. We believe the entire process is fraudulent. We believe, until proven otherwise, we believe this election is prepared to give it to certain people, thereby eliminating other people, at the door from the start, just to give chance to Joseph Boakai and this guy. And I can tell you this was well calculated. And at the end of the day, whether they decide to go with second round or announce it in the first round, depending on the reactions of Liberian people, Jowia will emerge or be declared winner. Whether you go for first round, you go for second round, this is cash in stone. They have decided that they will go for their 12 years, no matter what you do. So to tell some of you who are dancing, jubilating, Joseph Boakai win, you're not start talking about government, you're not start sharing position, you're wasting your time. It's for nothing. Some of your hierarchies are part of the conspiracy theory, and they know exactly what's going on. And when they announce your winner later on as the winner, the same people that are supporting you, that they say supporting you in the party, will be the one to tell you, forget it, man. You forgot about the thing here. That the colonial country we have. We are only 6 years, like man can there.
Mr. Kane, just before I leave, yesterday I saw some Unity Party supporters, Joseph Boakai supporters, say starting to think with their brains, or starting to be a little rational. They started to say, well, the numbers that Cummings having or CPP having don't add up. They won't revert the course. No, don't revert the course. No, don't. Stick on that course that you're on. Please be on the path that you're on. Be on that path.
And again, let me tell you something. To tell you how most of these Unity Party people are stupid. Let me tell you why. Because they put them in the second position, they don't even care to investigate whether the numbers that are showing for Jowia are authentic. You see that? Just think about that for a second. They don't even care about that anymore. And that's where they lost it. Whether or not Jowia numbers are authentic, no matter they're giving to Jowia, even in the area that they put Unity Party are winning, Jowia does not have those numbers in those areas. But they just share the number between them to make it look like it's competitive between the two. But again, our job is to provide information, watch the process, and tell you exactly how we feel about it. whatever is going on is fraudulent. The number does not add, the numbers that they are giving, they don't add up. It does not represent the will of the people. And at the end of the day, Liberian people will reject whatever they are doing right now. But if the Liberian people are going to accept it, they will do it at their own peril. They will do it at their own expense. But I can tell you, Unity Party will end up crying, or they will end up licking their own wound or their own vomit. That's what I can tell you right now, Steve. But I'm not going to be here for a long time today. I wake up a long time early, little early.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. I will keep following.
Yeah, I'll just take a few calls and then call it a day.
We'll see y'all later.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? I'm about to leave right now.
Yeah, hi, Sekou. It's me, Jackson. Calling from Minnesota.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask my boy, Sekou, this election, these guys are playing with people's lives.
Yeah.
This is an election. How will you just rig the election like that? I mean, you got people calling, people here cry. I had a kid that called me. Mommy, my whole year I voted for Mr. Kumis. More than 28 people. I got there in a line early in the morning. The entire group voted for Mr. Kumis. One of them need the national.
Yeah, they say, and then they give Kumis 3.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is frustrating. The same thing that happened in 1985 that brought war to Liberia in 1930. That's why the people bring it. I mean, you need to stop these kind of things, man. Are you guys not reading history? Are you not reading history, man?
The election is fraudulent.
I think this is the worst cheating in Liberia history. It's just sad.
Yeah. But the party people are stupid. They could not pay attention to what Jowiya is doing or to the numbers Jowiya were getting. All they care about, because they found themselves in the second round, per the number. So that all they care about, forgetting to know that at the end of the day, the same way other people were cheated and kicked out of the process, that's how Unity Party will be kicked out of the process at the end of the day, and Jowiya will be declared winner. And the same way they're accepting all those reports, saying that those are the result, they have to accept it. Because you can't accept a portion of the result, then you say you will not accept it, in its entirety. But go ahead and conclude. Let me take the next caller.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, thank you for you have been pushing this thing out for a long time anyway. Before this thing, before it even happened, you've been saying it. Yeah. But anyway, thank you. I just wanted to ask my boy.
Thank you, brother. Let's go to our brother here. Is it the Brazilian monk?
What's up? That's me.
My man, what's going on, man? We said SKTV. Like you always say, SKTV. is a trusted name in news, man. We told you. We told everybody over and over this thing was going to be, they're going to be cheating.
It was just they are going to cheat. They just don't know how to do it, and they're making it to look so obvious.
Yeah.
There's a crazy election result I've ever seen in my lifetime. When you
so
do elections, the very first thing you want to get as a data scientist is to look at something they call sample size. When you get a sample size, then you establish a trend. When you establish a trend, then you can make a projection. It gives you an idea what is to happen anywhere in the country. I look at it, how it capital, and it just got me laughing more, because even the stupidest person in that world will know that this thing is not fair.
No.
But like I always say, the folks in the Unity Party, they are more result-driven than process-driven.
Yeah.
When the process is rigged, the numbers cannot be real. It's what we told it in 2017. So they want it in the second round because they are so anxious for power.
Yeah, so stupid.
Yeah. If I were Unity Party people, I would be concentrating mostly on the comments number than my own number, because that would be the legitimacy of the election. That the guy who is expected to be the 10th candidate in the race, he performed abysmally. Okay, let's just assume for hypothetical reason that the Liberian people say, okay, we rejected Cummins. But even if they are going to reject Cummins, the number that is reflecting from Cummins State doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
The election commission is bringing up these numbers. First of all, it's less than 10% of the overall vote. So you cannot even establish a trend because the sample size is not even big enough to give you an idea as to which way it will go. Okay. One of the things they told you that there are logistical problems in the southeastern region, right? That people voted the day after.
And in fact, not to cut you, they say right now, as we speak right now, voting is still going on.
Yes.
In Sano.
Voting is still going on. Like you said, they're telling you that the CDC is the federal win in the southeast. The question is by how many margin. That's why we call ballot harvesting in America. It is the same strategy liberals use in America. The Democrats know Republican vote on election day. So what they did, they go for mail-in ballot harvesting. They see how Republicans are going to perform on election day, and they use the ballot 2 weeks after election to go and find vote out there to come and overturn the Republican lead. That's what CDC is doing. They will cherry pick the election result. They want to know where Georgia stands in terms of number, and then at the end, they will use the sample to cancel out the blocker. The reason this comes to other people's numbers so as to make this thing a one round. They want to avoid the chances of a second round.
Yes.
Because if you only between Braga and Georgia, then there is a high probability that somebody can win in one round. That's what they are doing. But Unity people, like I said, they are not process oriented for them. They all ever be in the second round, and they will beat them again. We will beat to the same to wait 2017. 10 for the turn umbrella.
Thank you.
Like a comedy. I'm interested in it anymore. I'm done with the whole election.
Thank you. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? 515 number.
Yeah, my name is Joshua Simway. I'm calling from Des Moines, Iowa.
Welcome to SKTV.
Thank you, Siku. The issue I have with the election result, my problem is with the CCP leadership.
CPP?
Because
Why?
you flagged some of the issues
before
the election.
Yes.
And the signs of rating election was visible, or rating all over the world that the election would be rigged. Those guys were buying voter cards, scanning voter cards into the system. The party took them to court as we speak. The party have cases in court documented on these Eastern State. CCP leadership sat surprisingly. They didn't raise any question. Even when you talk about it, several times you talk about it, they didn't raise any question. They didn't go to court. They told already all these things on there. Look at the result discouraging. So I believe that they contributed immensely. You can't be a contending political party. You see the sound of rigged election visible all over the country.
But let me ask you now. If Unity Party people feel the way you are feeling right now, and they have problems with the process, why are they celebrating and acting as if they didn't win the election, knowing the fact that the process is not going to be fair?
My problem is, even if they celebrating falsely, they already have complaint in court documented.
Oh, so they're just celebrating, but knowing the fact that the process is not free and fair and transparent.
They know.
But why are they celebrating the process? Isn't that hypocritical?
My problem is not with Unity Party.
No. You have a problem with them. I understand. Your problem. Let me tell you something. Listen now. Listen. I understand your point. But you should have even more problem with Unity Party. Because why? Having problem with the CPP for not flagging the issue, that's a fair argument. Equally so, somebody who flagged the issue did not only flag the issue, but went to court. They are there celebrating the result of the process that they questioned, that they took to court. Does that make sense to you?
For me, they shouldn't celebrate until
exactly. So if you went to court and you went to court questioning the process, then you are the same person celebrating the process. What case do you have in court? What are you celebrating?
Seku, the point I'm trying to stress, I'm not so much care about Unity Party celebration. My point is, CPP have educated people. They are in Liberia. They're in politics for day one. They know, they saw the sign. Why they did not document all the issue and go to court. Out of here, I can tell you, I sponsor over 6 persons in one country to vote for Mr. Kumi. I'm telling you, I sponsor over 6 persons in one country to vote for Kumi. But all the results are showing. So if we have leadership that who are documented the incident and flagging in court, not even flagging in court, but making it as an issue to the voter, it could put fear in there. You know about the put fear in there.
Man, thank you.
You know about the closer.
Yeah.
Not put any fear in there.
So now you agree now that they are deciding how the result will look like. You say they are drawing, you know, the party closer. You know, they are the one making decision how the whole process is going to look like, correct?
I agree with you that they decide the result. I agree with you.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Let me tell you, I couldn't call my brother. I don't want to reduce argument between you and myself. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from?
Madeline from Minnesota.
Madeline, how you doing?
How you doing, Sekou? The men are speaking and saying CPP party did not raise concern with the court. How does he know that CPP did not raise concern? CPP got almost 3 to 4 lawyers. How do he know they never raised concern? United is the real one that undermining CPP. They've been doing it for day one. They position all the people in CPP party. United Party is going along with CDC now. We're watching to see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So, you know the funny thing, my people? Some of these Unity Party people, they were jubilating. They were dancing. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, my name is Miss Williams.
Miss Williams, go ahead.
So, you know, I said that Senator Barron talked so early, talking about you accept the result. I think based on what Mr. Cummings said, that what makes the people to treat him like this.
Who's Senator Barron said that? He said you accept the result.
He said that,
No. He didn't say that.
He said that you accept the result when it comes and he put
No. Hold on. I want you to get this clear.
He made a comment like that.
Yeah, but you have to understand the comment. When you misconstrue the comment, then that was still a wrong signal. Let me tell you this. Comey did not say, I will accept the result. He said, he will accept the result if the process is free, fair, and transparent. That's what he said. So he didn't say, I will just transparent, I will just accept any result. No, when you say that, I mean you misconstrue what he said. Yeah, he said, okay, and as the way looking right now, this is not a free process. This is not a fair process. This is not a transparent process. That's why CPP put out the press statement today saying anything that is less or short of being free, fair, and transparent will be unacceptable by the CPP. That's what they said. Yeah. Okay, go to SKTV. Go to SKTV page. Is there?
Yeah, because they need to do something now. You want to tell me all the people that need one way I support them during the election. I was sitting there and wondering, continue. Now that in the era coming through, I think leaving.
You know, let me tell you something before you leave. These people who are on Facebook talking trash, making fun of commies, 7%, 8%, coming not got no number, coming got this, coming got that. Those are the little minds, little one with mud brain, the little one with peanut brain. They have no idea what's going on. They think this thing is fun. They think this is a soccer match where you're watching 2 teams play, one loss, one win. They don't know that people's life depend on this. They don't know that this is about the life of our children, and this is about the future of Liberia. They don't know about that. These are the nincompoops that they have no idea what's going on. So when they come here, they try to distract people. Shouldn't pay attention to them. These are non-entity. Nobody cares about them. Nobody knows them. Even the police support doesn't care about them. They're nothing. They are brain dead. Yeah, so that's what's going on. But yeah, the same people again, they will come tomorrow after the election when Joria is announced winner. They see people who are saying now that laughing and making fun out of comments in the CPP right now. They don't want to see people now. See people now, they will be insulting the CDC again. Most of them are brain dead. They bring not functioning at all. But thank you so much. I don't know, man. I don't know what made plenty of the picking is so stupid. It's like they don't even know what's going on. They will just go on Facebook. They think that the whole party thing is just like supporting Barcelona and Real Madrid. Because you can only say my team, what happened to them? They win, they lose. You are not getting any direct benefit or any effect psychologically. Nothing. You are not spending. Someone paying you pay no money, paying no membership to Barcelona or Sony. So they win. You say, oh, my team win, you happy. They lose, okay, you lose. You make fun with it on Facebook. This is a presidential election. This is an election that will have effect on the people's life, that will affect the livelihood and the future of the country. So when some of you now entity come on Facebook, that's why I say I'm not going to delete any of them. I will just keep them here. Except the one that will come just in short. I will delete them. I will block those ones. But all the ones that are coming showing that they are supporting this person against the other person, most of them, some of them on drugs. They will smoke heavily. It'll be hard to open their eyes when they come here. They listen. They'll be writing nonsense. So now they will drink heavily, get intoxicated, and not understanding what they're saying. Some of them, when you press on their picture, on their profile, you follow them, see who they are, how they're looking. Sometimes you will not even waste your time to respond to them. Some of them are malnourished children. Some of them grew up on the street. Some of them got no family in Liberia. Some of them they live in Liberia, they live on drugs, selling their clothes to buy drugs. So when they come here talking all those kind of things, they don't even listen to them. So now they can just come to certify them. So they see these things as fun. They see these things as fun. But this is not fun. These are the people then that they will beg you to send them money. We send them money to go use it for drugs. So when they come here, some of them they say, when they got one UP person giving them money to go buy drugs, when they come here, they will start insulting you, they start cursing you. Because all they know, you becoming win because they will get more money for drugs. Those are the children. Don't mind. Even some of the ones that are here, some of the useless ones that live in America here, they are just rushing for United Party to win so they can go back to Liberia to look for a job. They don't care about the future of Liberia. They have no idea about what's going on. As long as they can get their thing to go buy something to smoke or drink or take in the drug, that's what they care about. So when you on Facebook here, you are supporting a political party. For example, you are supporting Alexander Cummings. Do not regret supporting this guy. Cummings is a decent man. Cummings is better than everybody else that were running in the election when it comes to understanding the issue. He's better than most of them when it comes to integrity. He's respected than all of them when it comes to international community. The man has done a lot. The man's life is settled. Presidency, not presidency, he's okay. Joseph Boakai, who is already need help to put diaper on him to walk, who has to be injected with a steroid to even function. How will you compare the two? Their supporters, most of them are non-entity. Nobody knows them. Nobody cares about them. They're nothing. And they have no color. Tomorrow, and the simple they insulting Costa, they say now Costa. When CDC finish cheat now, Costa will come again present himself as a hero. The same United Party drug addicts that are talking nonsense right now, they will follow him. They will call Costa hero again for another 6 years. For another 6 years. That's how stupid they are. They're nothing. They're nobody. Don't worry about those kids. They're nothing. They were just coming. You will come to tell me here a few, in few months. They will follow Costa again. Costa will start insulting Jowia again. Maki will still be giving him money. He'll be insulting Jowia. And then, the party people will jump behind him again. They say Costa a hero because the men know how to call Jowia and call Jowia minister there. At the end of the day, election time, they will support Jowia. Say all the kind of thing about them. And at the end of the day, they will sorry. So all these people that are talking, if they really, really care about the integrity of the election, when they saw Komi's numbers, when they saw Tiawon Gonglo's number, when they saw Yusuf Kamara number, when they saw Clarence Monuba's number, that should have been a red flag. They said, no, this is not right. But because they are promoting them, they are giving them more number to put them in the second round in order to flog them. They are happy because they're in the second round. They think they're going to be a second round. But CDC said, no, y'all wait. Not so fast. We're just bringing you there to disgrace you. We're bringing you there so that we can alienate other people, so that we can have competitive election wherein everybody will be getting their share here and there. That will run out the whole election as unable to win, to be won by 50+1. So they alienated everybody else. They remove all the other people and get them small number, so they will not be relevant in the counting. Thereby bringing the United Party closer, so they can have beaten in the first round. Because if they left open and allowed the people way to prevail, Commies will get a good number. You could come second or third. Tiawon Gonglo, Clarence Monuba could come, or Lusuni Kamara could come third or fourth or fifth, and the rest of it. But when they do that, that will have taken the number from all of them. So we are the most you could get, would have been around the same 38%, or maybe maximum 40%. Joseph Baga would have gotten maybe 28% again, or maybe 30% maximum. So that would have given everybody a level playing field to see as to who they can support in the second round. But that would eliminate all the main candidates, bring everybody down, and take Joseph Boakai up there, so that to make it like a binary choice between Joseph Boakai and Joseph and CDC. So at the end of the day, CDC will be declared winner, and Joseph Boakai and people then will go home crying. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? I'm about to leave now.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Listen, everything you're saying, like I told you the other day, I said, thank you, and you'll continue to do your job. Nobody must feel frustrated or no feel bad. When it just did, like you said it, and that is same with everything you said, and someone calculated it. They only put the women there because they figure that the only person they can run against to defeat. Okay? It's impossible. Like you said, when Mr. Coming, they only a white man, and maybe a 2 children, so that the only 4 people vote for him. All the whole of Liberia, every corner in our country, they may win there. Okay? Yeah. And you want to tell me, say nobody, only one person again. I say, oh, go and vote for Coming. The other only one person say, go and vote for Coming. Really? You know, it's okay. But Mr. Coming, man, not let it go. Even if he will get a concession speech, then he fight it to the end. Let's see what the woman did, what like Grandpa doing. It's not right. That people cherish future and people or future you're messing with. And a lot of them will do that in the children in the country, so they don't care. They don't care. Okay?
And that's why all the Mr. Coming money, all you that eat your money because Mr. Coming is their personal money, that people who believe in him support him. And even without election or election, Mr. Comey is fine. When the stock market in America closes high, Mr. Comey get more richer. And the man said, I don't know, these people don't understand and they don't comprehend. So they're wasting their time. Whether they eat their money, maybe some of them mad because they didn't eat it. So they want change. That's in our country. So you can improve your life and come and say, you know what, let me go back to my people and get what let me go do it. So we accept criminal. So all the criminals in the country, they won. They're going back in the big house. All the good people, look at Safoko, where the people to Fubi, almost like that, put it in Congress and Mercedes behind it. All of a sudden, Safoko want to see where you never get him to pay him up. The last time they talking for you, they can choose who to get and who to take away.
Yeah. Even what they give you now, let me see how it's gonna end. They are doing it because they don't want at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when they finish announce Joe we are winner and Joseph Baker does not win, they don't want Yeke to join Joseph Baker then to fight them. So they will give Yeke a win. That the whole thing looking there, they give certain people win, they select as to who's gonna win, who's not gonna win. They're not even counting that thing where you're gonna put. Right. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, so that's what it is. We will call it a day for today. We'll be here tomorrow again to give you an update. We'll follow the update from the so-called National Election Commissions. Everything they are doing is fraudulent. We don't believe the process, and we don't think it will yield any fruitful result for the country. Plain and simple. So, moving forward, the election is over. This is the process. The campaign is over. So, any of you fool that will come here to insult us on our platform, we will definitely block you. Go to your platform then, where lies and deception are the mic of their show. A area there where you can go and be praise singing for Joseph Boakai and the other rest of the criminals. Go there and say anything you want to say there. If you come here to disrespect us, to insult us, the campaign time is finished. We tolerate a lot of people to give you the opportunity to say what you want to say because it's about campaigning, it's about who you want to support. But if you're going to come here to insult us, we want to block you. I will not even announce you. I just blocked 3 of the idiots not too long ago. So if you come here to insult, we will block you. That's it. So yes, this election is not free, it's not fair, it's not transparent. It's a bogus election. It's not credible. It doesn't make sense. Thank you. You have a good one.